This year has especially shown that hand washing is one of the best preventative measures we can take against illness. But what if you don't have access to clean running water and soap? Your next best bet is an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that kills bacteria through the process of denaturation. Denaturation is the process of changing a protein structure by temperature, pH, salt content, or an organic solvent. Proteins have 4 levels of folding. The primary structure consists of a single chain of amino acids, units that make up a protein. The secondary structure utilizes hydrogen bonding, also known as the attraction between polar molecules, to form the backbone of a protein, either in a pleated sheet or an alpha helix. The tertiary structure is the 3-dimensional folding of this chain. And last but not least, the quaternary structure consists of 2 or more amino acid chains. Alcohol is an organic solvent with a polar and nonpolar end. Take ethanol, for example. The structure of the molecule at the polar end has a slightly positive charge and a slightly negative charge at opposite ends. As mentioned earlier, the polypeptide backbone creates the tertiary structure with hydrogen bonds between groups along the chain. When alcohol is introduced to a protein, it can disrupt the hydrogen bonding necessary to maintain the tertiary structure, forming new hydrogen bonds and breaking the protein's original structure. Here you can see the new hydrogen bonds formed when ethanol is introduced to an amino acid chain. So how does this apply to bacteria? Bacteria can be gram-positive or gram-negative, which primarily refers to the thickness and strength of the cell walls and membranes. The cell wall is made partially of proteins, and the cell membrane is made of lipids. Alcohol can also travel through the lipids in the membrane and bond with water molecules, which will end up dehydrating the cell. Here you can see how ethanol and water react to create a new hydrogen bond. So, when hand sanitizer hits your skin, alcohol can either infiltrate the bacterial cell wall, denaturing its proteins and rendering the cell defenseless, or travel through the cell membrane to bond with the many water molecules inside, dehydrating the cell. Bacteria don't stand a chance against the destructive properties of alcohol. So the next time you're in the great outdoors or away from a clean running water source, make sure to use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with a concentration of at least 60% to stay safe.